Hello and all, welcome to another episode of MMA Vision Analysis. Merab Dvalishvili talks about UFC 322's main event. He talks about the rematch. Obviously, it's the fight that's going to put him against Petr Yan for the second time. This time around, there's a bantamweight title on the line. Stakes are higher. Merab makes very interesting comments ahead of this fight. That's just right around the corner, really. UFC 322 is a couple days away. Next big main card is UFC 323, which would be headlined by Merab Dvalishvili versus Petr Yan for the rematch. We're going to talk about Dvalishvili's comments on his opponent. Before getting started, make sure to like, subscribe, click that notification, get all of this is new from this channel, your channel, one and only MMA Vision Analysis. Merab Dvalishvili wants to be the first guy to finish Petr Yan. Obviously, Petr Yan is enjoying himself currently in the bantamweight division. Once again, obviously, we've talked about the way that Petr actually lost the title to, it was Aljamain Sterling. The time where he lost the title, obviously, via disqualification. I want to say it was a knee to a down opponent. It was just the way that Petr Yan lost his title. That fight, it was a close. As a matter of fact, I want to say that Petr Yan was winning that fight prior to the disqualification. And things just kind of seemed to go sideways for Petr Yan after losing his title. The guy really never looked outclassed. And he eventually found his way back up to, the conversation, top of that division. Matter of fact, he's back in title contention. So this is all going to be very interesting. Nobody's finished Petr Yan in the UFC. I don't know if it's been done on any other organizations. In the UFC, it has not been done. Every Petr Yan fight is a close fight, even the ones that he loses. Obviously, Petr Yan is a tough opponent, and I think putting the guy out is probably easier said than done. But look, if there's anybody that's capable of doing such thing, it would have to be champion division, obviously, Merab Dvalishvili. Will that be the case? As we always say on this channel, only time will tell. Generally speaking, this is going to be a close fight. And I think Dvalishvili is going to have to be 100% when he faces Petr Yan. Petr Yan is a dangerous striker, possesses tremendous wrestling as well. One of the most entertaining fighters in that bantamweight division, must I remind you. And I think for Dvalishvili, even if you get a decision when it's going to be big against a guy like Petr Yan, putting the guy out is the icing on the cake. Is that close to reality? If you were to ask me, I would have to say that a decision is probably closer to determining the winner of this particular fight. Not so much a knockout. We're not sitting here and ruling the idea. It's just a likelihood of that happening. I think, I don't want to say slim to none. It's just lower than a decision for either guy. A matter of fact, a part of me want to say that if anybody's to knock anybody out, it's going to be Petr Yan knocking Dvalishvili out. Like I said, easier said than done. But obviously, bantamweight champion Merab Dvalishvili full of confidence ahead of his fight against former opponent Petr Yan. If you made it this far, appreciate you for sticking around. Please let me know what you think in the comments. Like, subscribe for more.